Hey guys, can you hear me? Test, 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 1, 2, test 1, 2. Hey guys, can you actually hear me? Mic test, mic test, mic test. Hey guys, what's up? Can you actually hear me? All right, cool. I didn't mean to unban him. Let me unban him. What was the name of the guy that what was the name of the guy that I banned? All right, sorry. Yeah, that was actually I meant to time him out, not ban him. Let me unban him before it starts. And yeah, like trust me, we're gonna go from top. We're gonna go from top to bottom. Sorry for the get shot. Okay. Yep. Just all right. Just let me know. Let me know if you guys hear me. Audio sound good and everything. Like so. I'm just gonna get some water and then we're gonna start from the top. We're definitely gonna start from the top. All right. Yep. Welcome back. Sorry for the accidental ban. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get some water. Make sure we're good, and we're gonna start. We're gonna cover everything. We're gonna cover everything from top to bottom, guys. Don't worry. So basically thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna be addressing the recent Matcherino ban on me, Arturo Sanchez, and we're gonna be discussing the D9 and the Beef Techie Twitter space. So hang tight on that. Be right back. What's up, RobTV? How you doing, brother?
Esports. Thank you so much for
Yeah. Thank you for the
subscribing.
subs. Appreciate it. All right. So anyway, all right. So I'm gonna load it up and get right to it, guys. And I know you've been waiting for this, guys. Apologies. A lot of stuff has been going on in my personal life. I was off the grid. Okay. So. mhm. Okay, so let's see what's up. Yeah, let me load up that Twitter space from D9 and Brief Techie. And I can't. There's so many things that need to be said. Let's see. Let me find it. I'll find it real quick. Let me find this real quick. Thank you for the
Esports.
support.
Thank you so much for subscribing.
Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I found this Twitter space, so I'm gonna hand. All right, let's see. So I'm gonna handle it. Okay, so. Okay, so. All right, yeah. So, all right, so we get the chat open as well. And like I said, we're gonna address things. We're gonna address things one by one by one. I want to talk about the start. All right, so about to start. Like in T-minus 1 minute. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys. Sorry for the delay. So I'm gonna get to it. Sorry for making y'all wait. Let me disable those notifications on the sound. Of course, I appreciate everybody supports me behind the scenes. I'm gonna keep it down. All right. So let's get right to it, guys. I'm gonna start recording because it's definitely gonna be uploaded to YouTube and whatever. If you guys watch on Twitch, Twitter, whatever, appreciate you. Appreciate you guys waiting to hear my side of the story. So I was getting the chat open so I can see this. I can see what's up. All right, guys. So once again, you guys haven't heard the news. Of course, it's been all over the internet, guys. So anyway, Matcherino has said, I'll read it again for you guys. When our community representatives, Arturo, NYCFURBY, Sanchez, have broken terms of service and betrayed trust of players by by mishandling prize pool funds and no longer associated with Matcherino, will not be allowed to organize events on Matcherino in the future. We have paid out the players affected, and we hope Arturo takes the appropriate steps to address what happened with the players and organizer he worked with. All right, so you guys have seen that side. You guys have obviously heard my side of the story. So far there have been very vague statements from both of us. And just to go over my side again, in case you guys weren't aware, I'm gonna list it out, and I'm gonna say my side of the story before I continue. So Yeah, so the statements I've said so far are: number one, Matcherino has been paid back in full. Payments were late to the players since I'm busy with real life stuff. This past month, my father has been near death, excuse me, which is why I haven't streamed. I haven't been off the grid. I do apologize for that. Matcherino will confirm at a later date that everything has been taken care of and paid back in full. This has been a massive misunderstanding. And at the time I posted, I said I had been at the hospital all day. Um, Matcherino will confirm, and I've been at the hospital, so I did not check Twitter at that time, and I'll say more details at a later date. And of course, I appreciate everybody who has not jumped the gun, and look forward to making a statement with receipts later. Looking forward to hearing Matcherino absolve my name and confirming my statement is true. All right, so like that's all been said. That's all been said from both sides. Now, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna listen to the D Nice and Bufuteki Twitter space since a lot of things were said. So let's go through it, guys, one by one by one. I'm not gonna run from it at all. Okay, let's see. So where is this Twitter space? Okay, let's see. See if we can hear him. Oh, all right. Let me try to turn it up so you guys can hear them. Okay, let's see.
Involving Matcherino, and yeah, this shit is deep, bro. This shit is really fucking deep. So just hang tight. I'll be with y'all in a second. Shout out to Beeful, he's here too. Good.
All right,
I
let's
mean,
hear it.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Andre, your co-host, Bifuteki here. Hopefully you guys could hear me. If you can hear me, I'm currently like behind the wheel, trying to get home because there's a lot of stuff going on, obviously, and we have been privy to a lot of this stuff behind the scenes.
yeah, exactly. So I can hear you, Beeful.
Cool,
Thank you for
cool,
tuning
cool,
in.
cool, cool.
So as I said, there is a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I won't even give you the full details. I'm gonna be as transparent as possible, but there's basically some stuff that may have to be uh
There's some stuff that
on the
we,
legal side of things. Yeah, there's some stuff I don't want to implicate just yet.
yeah, there's some things
But
that we can't really get into, but there's some things that we could definitely speak on because we can actually speak on because it's public.
right, right. Well, I don't know. No, well, it's about to be public, but basically, Beeful, myself, you know, we was kind of like involved with the recent stuff in the past 6 months, and this is just everything I'm about to say is from the past 6 months, but it goes way beyond that. And I'm not really in a position to say that. I'll let other people, if they want, talk about that. But, anyways, all right, man. I think we can start right now. Um, First off, thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope everybody is enjoying their holidays. I know this is something that is very unexpected, but I will at least say this: Art hasn't been with Matcherino for about 2 weeks, I believe. Um,
So what D Nice says is true. So about the time they made that post, I had been let go by Matcherino for 2 weeks, for 2 weeks at the time of this post. So like I said, we're gonna go through one by one. We're not gonna stop.
we knew what was going down, but they didn't want to make. I'll say this: they didn't want to make a statement is because the reason that they didn't make the statement sooner is because
My first issue is this. So D Nice seems to be talking for a lot of people, and I just want to say that a lot of people he's talking about. There's a lot of conversations that he's privy to that weren't necessarily supposed to go public. So I would just say let the people speak for themselves. But we'll continue. We'll carry on and continue.
they needed to handle some things on the back end, and obviously it involves money. So now that they're taking care of some of that, I guess they decided to go ahead and make this announcement. But um, I knew this announcement was coming from jump, and same thing goes to Beeful. Um, so yeah, so let's see where to begin. All right, so let's talk about NOBC because for those that don't know, oh, first off, For those that don't know, my name is D Night. I've been in this scene for 20 years. A lot of people know me since way back. A lot of people know me recently, but for those that know me, what you see on Twitter is what you see in person. I don't switch up for anybody. I am very unbiased. I don't give a fuck if we go like 20 years back. And with Art, him and I, we known each other since 20 years. In fact, he actually, I'm so disappointed because he's the one that put me on to a gig with Arxtis, right? So, he was the reason why I got a check from them. And I'm not even upset. I'm just disappointed. The things that I'm about to say it's like, man, I don't even know, man, but whatever. But anyways, so let's get right to it. So
Listen, just let it
NOBC,
loose.
let's
Just let it loose.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
go
facts, facts.
from this top and just literally just your
Yeah,
experience with the
yeah,
Arturo Matcherino situation.
yeah, exactly. So, um, well, before I go into Matcherino, I kind of want to get into the NOBC because it kind of somewhat stemmed from that. So, there was a time where NLBC started to become stagnant, and this was a little bit before COVID. Yeah, we get certain amount of entrants, but hold on one second. Hey, what's up, man? That's not my car. Oh, okay. Downstairs? The heat or the
Wait, you at next level?
no heat? Really? All right, I got you. I'm in an important call, but I got you. Before, yeah, I got you, brother. I'll see if
All right, let him handle that. As D was basically saying, next NLBC literally became stagnant
around
shortly.
5-ish anyway from work. All right, all right, no problem. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. That was my neighbor.
No,
Anyways,
it's cool. I was trying to
so
keep the conversation
what I
going
was
for you
gonna
guys.
say is with NLBC, it was becoming stagnant, and mainly is because we usually start late. And the reason that we started late is because Art always comes barely on time or comes late, and it takes him about an hour to set up. But during the setup process, he takes breaks, an extensive amount of breaks within
Cigarette
that
breaks.
process, right?
So Justice at first, yeah, like so. So I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. So my work ethic. So you guys have been seeing like a lot of the work I've been doing. So I can say my work ethic hasn't really been like too on par for like the last year or so. Like as you guys can tell, I was doing a lot of stuff, and I was extremely drained, and I do have a reputation of like being late. This is all true. Like I apologize for my work ethic. I'm I think I bit off more than I could chew. That's for sure.
Right. So um, there was a point post COVID, right, when things started to open up again. We was hosting NOBC offline again, but Art said he
No
was going to
stream.
stream. Cool. He comes for like the first couple of weeks, but once again, He started coming late, or he just barely comes on time, and he ends up um, taking breaks. It's basically the same old stuff. So, um, hold on one second. Oh shit! Yeah, what's up, man? You heard me? Oh no, it's the AC. I mean, I think it's the heater. He said he didn't have any heater on or something like that. I'll check in a bit though, cause I'm on the call. I hit you up. Bet I hit you up. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Anyways, so all right. So basically, last summer I noticed that we used to get like 10 people to come. I'm like, nah, this ain't it, man. So we wanted to switch things up, but before that, we noticed that Art just stopped coming. So I'm like, all right, I guess Art's not doing NLPC anymore. So Henry decided that since IDOM shows up every week, let's um let's go ahead and have him stream. And I guess Art somewhat felt the way, but this is where things get a little bit weird.
So first off, he's insinuating that I felt a certain type of way, and it is true that I didn't stop coming. But first off, anybody that knows me, I have mad love for Next Level and Henry Sen. If it wasn't for Henry Sen and Chinatown Fair and Next Level, I would not be where I am today. So like that's number one, right? there was no way like I felt a certain type of way. And I have mad love for Idom as well. You know, like he's one of the people that has pushed me my Street Fighter Five like skills to amazing heights. You know, as you guys know, it's a Capcom Cup champion and all that other stuff. So I'm just gonna be straight with y'all like on that. So obviously like I had a lot on my plate. You know, I've been doing the whole PC optimization thing. You know, like I've been doing like a lot of events. I was pretty much drained, this, that, and the third. So it is true. It is true that I didn't stop coming. No, I did not feel a certain type of way, towards next level or IDOM at all. You know, like in fact, like I was kind of burnt out, and if somebody else wanted to stream it, that's totally fine.
So this was in July. This happened, right? So the first week that Idom was supposed to stream, Art said, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna come instead because Idom asked for the Matcherino, because at the time we wasn't admins yet. So that week when Art came 15 minutes before start time, and long story short, it was about like a couple $100 in the pot. So the very next week he didn't show up again, and he hasn't really shown up since. So he was like, you know what, fuck it, man. Let Idom be the permanent streamer, and then
Yeah, which I had no problem with, by the way.
let's change things up. So that's why we decided to do the seasonal format, and it actually became a success. And during that process, I was working with DTN. So now this is where the Matcherino. Oh, actually, I missed one. I did Next Level Underground July 17th, right? It was Coach Steve versus Master Mike. It was $300 in the pot, and both players decided that the winner would take all. So after Mike won the set, right? Multiple times, Idom and myself reached out to Art in regards on paying Mike out because, like I said, at the time we weren't admins yet. We became admins mid-August, but we can't pay anybody out because the tournament link was already created, and we don't have the privilege to pay people out. So, for about a
So to be clear, I did not reach out to me. I did talk. So I did talk to D Nice about this.
month and a half, Henry, myself, Idom tried reaching out to Art, nothing. But during that process, he was streaming, he was tweeting about the Hertz monitors, all that stuff, tweeting about DTN, all that stuff.
Yeah. I was busy doing a lot of stuff.
But you can't spend 5 minutes just paying Mike out. So it went to a point where I was like, you know what? I need to reach out to Grant. Now, for those that don't know Grant is co-CEO of Matcherino, and him and I go way back.
I do confirm. So by the time he reached out to Grant, Master Mike was already paid out. Right. So like let's continue.
Actually, I was actually one of the first events that introduced Matcherino back in 2016 with our ESL partnership. And
Yes, I remember
we
that.
became cool since then. So I reached out to Grant and said, hey, look, listen, man, I was wondering, can you help us pay out Master Mike? Because it's been a month and a half, and we tried reaching out to Art, nothing. So Labor Day, Tuesday after Labor Day, right? So after Labor Day weekend, I was supposed to follow up with Grant. So Art hit me up out of nowhere, and he said, hey, I paid out Mike already. Now, when he showed the screenshot, it shows that Art paid out Mike via PayPal, which was kind of sus because it's not supposed to be that way. You're supposed to with Matcherino, for those that got paid by Matcherino, you're supposed to sign up, right? And then enter a tournament, and then you have an account where you can add funds.
All right. So I'm looking at the chat right now. So this is obviously this is how the conversation went, and like I'm sure D Nice has receipts or whatever, right? So he's saying like September now. So first off, this is August 16th, 2022. I go, hey Dwayne, were you aware that I paid Michael already, Master Mike? He replies, no. Mike told me he wasn't paid last weekend. So I show him a chat from August, like actually confirming that he was paid. Yes, he was paid through PayPal. So like this is pretty much where I messed up, right? So unfortunately, like I have so much stuff going on. And like I'm not keeping track of names, right? And I do apologize for a late payment, but yeah, Master Mike was handled. Master Mike was definitely handled. He was handled offsite, and this is an important lesson for anybody that actually is on the Matcherino platform. So I know there's a lot of times, so let's be real here. So I know there's a lot of times where people do not have people's Matcherino information handy, right? Or even handy at all. So sometimes I want to clear pages, and there's not only the case of me, but with many other TOs where they'll actually pay out themselves and they'll wait to get the player's info and pay them at a later date. Please do not do that in the future, as it is extremely problematic, and that actually technically breaks terms of service. So if you guys have done that before in the past or in the future, please stop. And we're going to touch more on that later on. So let's keep going.
To, right? From the payouts. So that's how you're supposed to get your money. But instead, Art paid out Mike via PayPal, which doesn't make sense to me. But at the end of the day, Mike got paid out. It is what it is, right?
There you go.
So,
Got paid out.
I guess Art felt the way because he was talking behind my back. Now, this I haven't said this to anybody publicly. Art was talking behind my back.
So the reason why the payouts were late, I 100% take responsibility for this, right? So the reason why the payouts were late was, again, I've had so many things going on, not only in my personal life but in the streams and the whole PC stuff, that I did get overwhelmed. I wish I had a team to handle this stuff, so I could pay out faster. But I do stand by what I said in the terms of that, in terms of Matcherino, everything is square with the site. I stand by 100% what I said. I do not have any money or any funds. It's any issues that you have, any outstanding balances that you have, please take it up with Matcherino. And one thing I don't appreciate is that during this whole shit show, you guys have made it harder for Matcherino to actually figure out what's real and what's fake. You guys have sent them troll requests, which makes it really problematic for even those people at the site. I don't wish any hell on them. I don't wish any hell on them. You guys are actually making it harder for them to actually resolve this issue. All right, so let's continue.
Saying I was trying to get him fired. That was never the case. I just reached out to Grit so he could pay out Mike. The moment that Art paid out Mike, I left it alone. And then now people coming to me saying,
so nothing is automated. So here's the way that Matcherino works. All right, so for those of you guys don't understand how it works, this is how the site works. You collect funds. At the end of the tournament, you have to pay people out. The way you pay people out is you have everybody's Matcherino IDs, in place, and then once you have everybody's Matcherino IDs, you can pay it out. Sometimes it's very common, and this is a very common thing with the site, which is very unfortunate. A lot of players say I don't have a Matcherino account, or you don't have their info handy, right? So until you get everybody's information, sometimes the page just sits there. Sometimes there's even cases with international players that they can't navigate the site and they don't have accounts, right? And you basically need to cash yourself out and pay these players for them, right? So no, it's not automatic, right? Everything has to be done. Everything has to be done by somebody. All right, so let's continue.
yo, Art was talking mad shit about you, saying I was trying to get you fired. Oh, yeah. And I guess that's why he started making these subtweets saying everybody's out to get him. All right, that was never the case. So come DTN.
So my problem is with this, if I do have an issue with somebody, guys, I'm never gonna say it in public. I'm gonna keep that stuff to myself. So I don't understand why all of this is coming to light, man. Yes, I do have a lot of issues, which I'm gonna get into later, but I would never say any of that in public. People don't need to know. People don't need to know things that go on behind the scenes. Any grabs have it, anybody. I try to keep it professional. All right, so let's continue.
I talked to Art personally, and I said, "Hey, dude, I just want to let you know that this is nothing personal, and I wasn't trying to get you fired or anything like that. I just want my players paid because at the end of the day, you're not the one that's facing backlash if one person will come out publicly shitting on IDOM and myself's work." So,
wait, I never shitted on him and IDOM's work. But like I said, don't worry. We're gonna get to the allegations. But like I said, I'm just playing this because I want you to know I'm not running from this. We're gonna deal with this one by one.
We chopped it up. Everything became cool. All right, bet. So let's talk about DTN. DTN was kind of fucked up because throughout the process, I was basically their Andy's consultant. I wasn't getting paid. I wasn't asking for money. Andy's my guy. He's actually a big reason why I'm financially in this position, respectfully. So shout out to Andy, shout out to DCN. So let's talk about the stream, right? So for those that weren't at the event, you guys would notice that there was a lot of ads being played, and Beefle can attest to that. There was a lot of ads being played, and it was streamed. The main streamed channel was NYCFURBY. All right, so let this be clear. It was never Art was supposed to stream on Team Spooky's channel, with Vic's permission. That was the plan. So, um, hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right, so Art streamed on his channel behind Andy's back, and it's kind of crazy because Andy didn't know until Sunday, because MSI, one of the MSI representatives, right, because they were sponsoring the event, they reached out to Andy. It was like, "Yo, why are there so many ads being played during the grand finals?" And yeah, shit was a fucking blow up behind the scenes. Now, I didn't know any of that until after my space where I had a post DCN talk with Andy and Art. So I thought everything was cool. Apparently, Art and Andy had a falling out earlier that day, but I
Why? So that's my problem. Like again, like why is anything that I'm dealing with Andy becoming public? Like what happens between me and Andy is between me and Andy. Like and it has nothing to do with the allegations that they're actually accusing me of. They're actually accusing me of skimming money from the pots, putting my first, second, and third. Like, why is any of this even coming out? Like if I had issues with Andy or a DTN, like I would never make it public, man. Like that's just not how we do things.
I couldn't tell, right? So all right, that's that. So later on, I come to find out that at NEC that people weren't getting paid via Matcherino from DTN. Now, mind you, I'll say this: the total amount that was in that pot was $3,500 at the very minimum. Not a single person got, whoever was owed money on Matcherino, they did not get paid
That's the first allegation. Like he's claiming that nobody got paid on DTN through Matcherino. All right, so let's keep going
until probably this week.
until that
And
week. Until that
come
week.
to
Okay.
find out that not only that the players weren't paid, the money was pulled out to Arturo's account. And listen, what I'm saying, this is just based off DTN. All right, there's a lot more shit that he was doing on the side, but this is just based off DTN and based off what I know and what I saw. Right, for example, Crazy Salvi won King of Fighters. He was owed $500 at the very least. He was owed $500 for like 2 months. Him and Andy was reaching out trying to get this resolved, and Art is the admin, and he's the one that's supposed to pay people out. That never happened.
Okay.
I
Let's
down.
see. Let's see. So look. So you're saying that never happened, right? All right. So let's take a look right here, guys. Let's take a look right here. Let's take a look right here. And this is just one example of many, guys. Let's take a look right here. So look. So King of Finals 15, Defender North 2022. What does that show you right there? What does that show? What does that show you right there? People not getting paid. Like, are you sure? Sure? Sure about that? Like, it's like you literally just said that Crazy Salvi did not get paid, but that's the exact example right there of Crazy Salvi getting paid. I'm gonna continue. Just give me a sec. Let's see if it shows the dates. Yeah, but like he said. So I did own up. So once again, guys, I did own up to late payment. Like like I'm not saying that like I didn't. I'm not saying that like I didn't pay. That I paid on time. Like I did not. The date of this is showing December 13th, 2022. Actually, it's actually when I was talking to TTN. Why were the payments late? So guys, the reason why the payments were late. So like again, like I've been dealing with a lot of stuff in my personal life. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff in my personal life. Without getting into too much detail, so like I did say, that like my father has been near death. No, no. This is actually paid out to his Matcherino account. All right. So like I'm saying, this is just one example. This is one example of many. This is one example of many. So guys. So basically, what I'm saying is. So basically, what I'm saying is, guys. Overall, with every accusation that they're about to make, like I don't have any money from the players. Everything is actually paid back to them. Everything is actually like on Matcherino. So it's like if you do have a request, if something was not paid out, like you can go hit up Matcherino and actually get it absolved. No, it's not now it is paid. No, it's not now it is paid. Like here, I'll show you the dates so you guys can be aware. So this is the date of the Matcherino page. So this is actually December 13th. That everybody's paid out, and once again, this was paid out to Crazy South. This is paid out. This is my, because I was the staff of the accounts. This is paid out to Crazy Salvy's accounts, not my own. I'll show you guys again. And plus, you guys are talking so much in the chat that yeah, like I'm not gonna be able to address each and every single thing. And sorry, yep. So Crazy Salvy's taken care of. Right there, 533. Boom. Okay, so let's keep going. Sorry, I'm trying to have so many tabs open. I'm trying to find this. Trying to find where I left off. Okay, there we go.
Was owed $1,600 from Matcherino. Same thing. Wasn't getting paid. All right, 1,600. First off, $1,600, man. That's a lot of money, man. That's more than an average paycheck for some, right? So this is just stuff that we don't play, man. You're literally stealing money out of people that, and you're not supposed to do that. First off, that's your employer. You're not supposed to do shit like that. So basically, push come to shove, we Andy, I think, reached out to Grant, and that's that's the rest is history from that point since they made the statement. Now, there's other shit that he was doing throughout this entire summer since July, but I'm just telling you what I know, right? Any other TOs or anything like that? I mean, they're gonna make statements soon. I'll let you know. This is not over. This is gonna be a long weekend for Art.
I mean, let's be
So
serious. Several players have already
All right,
directed messages.
let me pause this, guys. Let me pause this. All right, so yeah, so there are multiple DTN tournaments that were paid. So one of them is DNF Duel. The other one is, let me see what else. Well, one of them is DNF Duel. The other one is Tekken 7. It's also Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Let me find the exact post right now. But basically, guys. Let me check the chat. Let me catch up with you guys. Why did it take 2 months to pay out? So guys, so I do take responsibility for late payments. So guys, like like no cap here. Like I said, like I have been extremely busy. I have been extremely busy with like my personal life. Like like I said, I do have a lot of family issues. So I do take responsibility. Again, I do take responsibility for the late payments, but everything has been taken care of. Let's continue. Sorry, I'm just trying to find. Like I have so many freaking tabs open.
To him saying that their DMs are open
yep,
for their, and
yep,
if he needs their PayPal info, you could DM him for it, them for it, and this, that, and the third. I've already seen like 3 or 4 messages like that. And the thing
yep.
that I am not a fan of, literally, is that I'm seeing too many of these white knights and people saying all of this other shit. And like, I literally got into it with someone who I know that I knew that I talked to all the time. I was being real supportive of them. But the simple fact that because they feel that Arturo gave them a chance,
No,
that
no, I did
Arturo
not.
could never do something like this. And this is the problem
Like no, I did not pay it to myself to pay them back later. But like I know that's the main allegation. No, not the case.
that I have. Is like, you don't know what someone's full intentions are because you're close with them. And to sit there and say, and you're basically making yourself an accessory by saying that you saw him make these payments out from the Matcherino to other people. Don't do that. Don't make yourself an accessory.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly. Like yeah. Like if you have no idea what was going on behind the
Shut the
scenes,
fuck
right?
up and let the shit
Don't try
play
to
out.
don't try to push narratives. That
Oh well, no, wow, that's kind of crazy. Beef Techie sounds real angry. Dude, like, and any gripes that you've had with me over the past like 10 years, like it's clear that he has like a lot of beef with me. Like I don't have any issues with you anymore, man. It's like it's clear that you're trying to like, you know, paint a picture.
that's not good because I'm telling you, look, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't know what was going on.
I wouldn't be on
All
here
right,
saying any of this shit.
exactly.
Everybody
I
knows
would
me.
not
I
be
don't
on
talk
here if
shit.
I'm.
I don't talk shit about nobody. Arturo for years, I'm sorry, Arturo for years literally made his name off of shitting on me. Period. Arturo used to sit there and say on his chat, oh, Beefy doesn't know what he's doing and this, that, and the third. But yet, I go off to win 2 Telly Awards working for the NBA. I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was doing, but yet, you're the one who got fired from working with the NBA. But
Like, all right,
needless to
Beef, it's
say,
clear you have a grudge against me.
he's a trash person. I've always felt like he was a trash person, and I didn't want to say it publicly. I just said he's going to show his true colors at some point, and so he has.
Like this is stuff that I'll be honest, man. This is stuff
It's
that he may get arrested
how like this is very personal, and now I talk about things that I might get arrested for. But if everybody has the money, what exactly am I going to get arrested for?
for. I'm not even gonna lie, yo, bro. I, I for the past 6 months, I would probably say he pocketed at least 5 grand.
It's
Wow, like I pocketed 5 grand. Seriously, that's a bold accusation.
Probably more than that.
it's probably more than
I'm just
five.
going. Yeah.
From
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, probably more than that.
I'll basically say 5. But the thing is, in the state of New York, you're doing 2.5 years for stealing $1,000.
Well, first off, you can't steal from a crowdfunding. That doesn't work like that,
No, it
right?
doesn't work like that.
Two, one, and you're technically stealing from your employer.
So
Oh, you know what? Let me talk about this too. So for those that work with art, I mean with Matcherino via art, right? As an ambassador, right? At the end of the tournament, he would from what I was told, he will say,
it
hey,
takes
I
60
get like a
days.
certain percent. No, not that.
Oh,
Well, I don't know about that, but
he,
he's talking about taking a cut. He would take like I know for one. I know one tournament for sure that he took 20%.
All right, guys. Wow. So let's address this. So people are saying like I took cuts that were undisclosed, right? All right, so let's handle this because it's a pretty big one, right? Like people saying I've taken cuts and like I haven't told anybody, right? All right, guys. All right, guys. So here's the reality of this. Here's the reality of this that I have not made public like the whole time, guys. People are under this impression that I take that like I was under salary from Matcherino and taking cuts. Guys, the reality is this: from October of last year until late this year, until maybe like the last month, until like the last month or two before I got let go, I was actually an unpaid employee of Matcherino. That is right. I was working for them for free. Not only was I working for them for free, I was actually still donating to pots. And yeah, from October of last year. So basically, every tournament that I was doing on the Matcherino platform, I was taking a loss to actually feed the players. And when it comes to the cuts, so if you want to know about the cuts that you guys say I was taking, so yes, during this time period when I was actually losing money, to go to events, I made public on these VODs, and you can actually go through my entire YouTube channel. There have been many times, multiple times actually, where I've said on stream and I've made it aware to the players that yes, like I did take a cut to pay for expenses. So there's been times where like I said like 10-15%, and it's actually documented on record on VODs. and if you guys think I've not said that in public, go check the evidence. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to think about it and say I stole, like go ask the players. This has been public. This has been public in many VODs. I'm gonna show you one example of this right here. So, I'm gonna show you one example of this right here, and this is actually from my Elvin Shadow Mike. Right, because like I said, this was very public, and I don't know if you guys are aware, but Matcherino actually has a staff option where you can pay yourself out. So like I didn't use the staff option, but yes, there were times where like I took a cut, yes, and this was disclosed in public, and I can have a lot of TOs go on record and actually confirm what I say. I'm gonna show you one right now. So look, so here's one. So here's one of me. I'm talking to Elvin Shadow, right? Right. So talking to Elvin Shadow, I say, hey Mike, want to know if you can prepare a draft ready to tweet out when I'm ready. At some point where we did the Guilty Gear XX AC plus R USA versus Japan 25 tournament, that when we did payouts, everything was where it needed to be. 20% cut was explained. Like I said, 20% cut. It was explained and transparent with everybody. I'll get the receipts to back up percentage, and obviously I have receipts of Japanese players not having Matcherino accounts, so difficult to pay out, and it was handled. Mike says, I believe it was 15%. That's what the Matcherino pages say. Right? So I thought it was 20%. He actually said it was 15%. Um so so he asked me he says I found it out. He asked me did I keep 15% or 20%? So basically, guys, with this specific event, and I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example because this is the case with a lot of events. So sometimes, like I've done a lot of events with Japan. Like I've done them with like Riz1 and D44 Boss and the Guilty Gear Plus R community. Right? There have been times where I've actually, because these Japanese players don't have Matcherino accounts, they don't know how to navigate the site. I actually have to pay out. I actually have to pay out a portion of the proceeds to myself, right? And actually have to pay them like through PayPal, right? And there's actually issues. So scrolling through the rest of the conversation here, that keep 15% or 20%. I say found it out. Actually after the calculations, I didn't take anything. So Matcherino does have an 8% fee on cash out, and 4% of that is PayPal, and the rest of it is like site fees. So I said I didn't take anything. I took the 8% fee from Matcherino, and I have to pay taxes on it. 8% is the PayPal fee and the Matcherino fee combined. So in total, I lost on it, and I had to pay taxes. And this is a very important thing. This is why you should not pay yourself out, because in the case that you pay yourself out, you are responsible. You are responsible for like their taxes. So in the case of this situation right here with the Guilty Gear XX plus R tournament, I'm responsible for paying the Japanese players' taxes. So not only did I take a hit on it, I have to pay taxes on it too. So it's like it's basically like get screwed. And you can see right here, you can see right here that Elvin Shadow says, yes, I can vouch for the two North America versus Japan plus R events being paid out in full, right? Seems like I already have this gathered. I suggest putting this all into a big Google Doc that people can view, which I am going to do. I'm just giving you guys the early scoop. I suggest putting all this to a big doc that people can view, that can see for themselves. If you tweet a link to it out, I can publicly collaborate that the players themselves got paid and share that on Twitter. And not just for the plus R stuff, but for other events too. Because people think for some reason that I have like a history of stealing from events. But no, actually, I can have a lot of TOs go on record saying that the money was exactly where it needed to be. Okay, so let's continue.
Of the entire Matcherino pot, and this was a very recent tournament, and it was basically a major. It had 700 people entered a couple of months ago, and it's in the East Coast. I'll leave it at that. So imagine how many tournaments he was doing this to. I mean, TOs he was doing this to.
I know he tried to do it for Summer Jam, but homie shows up literally 2 hours after he was supposed to start his stream, and it's like, when someone's this inconsistent, you start to wonder, are they smoking crack?
I'm not going to say that.
Wow, like now you're talking about drugs, guys. Like everybody knows I'm a pothead. All right, so let's continue. And like weed is legal in the state of New York. Let's continue.
Not going to jump into that. I'm not gonna assume why he's doing it or whatever the motive is. All I know is that the reason I'm doing this is because the TOs. All right, if you feel like the TOs are the blame for this, they are not.
They're not. They're 100%.
They have nothing to. This is 100% on Art.
Art is the one who basically is you would see NYCFURBY with all of these Matcherinos. It's literally there. Like, you can only blame the person who's handling the Matcherino. If the money is being sent to his account and he's handling the payments and he's taking 20%, but he's not relaying that to the tournament organizers, he's taking money from the tournament organizers. That's basically it.
Correct. Correct. So that is just my side, right? There's a lot more to it. As I said, I don't want to. I have a lot more details, but like I said, I don't know if, like I said, I don't know how far this will go. I don't know if they're gonna take it to authority to handle it. Oh, let me just put you. Oh, he doesn't have the money to pay people back, by the way. So
I don't have the money. Like, then why is everything squared?
Matcherino had to pay out of pocket to reimburse the players that are owed money. 16, like, so for example, DTN, $1,600 came out of Matcherino's pocket, not Art. $500 for Crazy Salvi out of Matcherino pocket.
Matcherino's doing whatever they could to correct the mishandlings that he's done.
Exactly. It's really mind-boggling because you getting paid by Matcherino, and you're still taking more money out of this.
I'm getting paid by Matcherino. Guys, I was an unpaid employee for like a whole year. No, let's get it straight.
That doesn't make sense to me. This is see, and I feel like I have the right to do this because, like I said, I know the man for 20 years, right? As I said, I'm cool with everybody. I got no beef with anyone. But if I'm cool with somebody, right, somebody that I trust, and you pull some shit like that, I feel like it's my job to hold them accountable. And I just want to lead by example. I don't talk on Twitter and not do shit. I just want to lead on. I just want to lead by example, and just to let everybody know, I don't give a fuck who you are. All right, even me, if I do something wrong, I expect people to call me out on this shit. I expect Markman to call me out, or whoever that I've known for a long time to call me out on this shit.
And that's the same
I
with
would
me.
deserve that.
That's the same with me. I have a problem
I
with
would deserve
someone.
that.
If someone said something, I'm coming to you and I'm talking to you directly. I'm not going to do this back and forth on Twitter. That shit's pointless. Doing this back and
And
forth
for
on
the
social
record,
media is pointless.
right? I've like I said, with Art and our issue, nobody knew about this except for maybe like 5 or 6 people.
I
I
think
kept
it
it
was mostly the
internal.
people that
I
just
handled
knew
it.
inside. Yeah, it was mostly the people inside because
Yeah,
I didn't hear about this until much later, until another issue popped up.
right. Like that's exactly how it happened. It was just one issue, then the next issue, bro. As soon as Andy told me what happened,
You start
there's
connecting the
another
dots.
event. There's another event. There's another 4 events since Andy. So since my shit with Art, 5 TOs, 5 different TOs hit me up. Well, not hit me up, but you know what I mean.
They
Like I
chimed
found
in.
out
Yeah,
about,
they chimed in and basically told their story.
right? So all I know is more statements will be made. I'm not gonna state by who, ain't my place, but there's gonna be more statements. I don't know what they're gonna provide any details or whatnot or whatever their experience
But I feel
is.
Matcherino's statement is more than enough to basically say, look, there's a problem here.
Right. And for the record, guys, let's support them still, man. They
Yes.
definitely need our support
Yes,
now.
Matcherino's a
All
great
right. I'm
service.
still working with them.
Matcherino's a great service. The TOs that were affected by this, do not blame them. They are not the reason why players weren't getting paid out.
No, oh yeah. So I see a lot of you guys. I see a lot of you guys trolling in the chat. So what exactly do you guys think that I've admitted to? So I mean, I'd like to know since you guys are like trolling right now pretty hard. Let me know. Let me know, chat. I'm mishandling the pot. So you guys talking about the 10% thing. So when it was made public, that I was actually when I was actually taking percentages of the pots, like, and this is shown through VODs and it's shown through TOs, it's like that's mishandling the pot. Yeah. So yeah, guys. So the players have. There are actually TOs in the chat. There are actually TOs in the chat right now that can confirm that yes, all the players knew and everybody knew. Like it seems like the people that are talking against this are actually they're like actually trolls and actually weren't involved in the actual tournaments I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Like, so you guys want to get on? So like, who here actually wants to get on with me with Discord chat? You know, because like the chat is getting kind of chaotic. Chat's getting kind of chaotic. I can't respond to all you guys trolling. Like, and no, I'm not really interested in talking to D Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of trolling right now. All right, cool. No, D Nice, I'm not putting you on. Just like actually like get the fuck away from me. Yeah, so I'll talk to RobTV right now. I'll talk to RobTV. Yeah, guys. The chat is going way too fast. Like at this point, like you guys are trolling so much that like, I can't respond to like half the things you're saying. No. Like no, I don't want D Nice in the call. I definitely don't want D Nice in the call. Like I don't even want to talk to him, bro. Yeah, but guys, the discrepancies that we have are with Matcherino. So you know, at this point, you know, I'm only gonna answer the Matcherino. Like I'm not gonna answer the D Nice. I actually like I actually want to go to on button check, guys. Like you know, like, I've told Vanessa so that I could talk to him and explain the scoop. Yo, yo.
Well, G.
Oh, what's up? What's up, G? Can you hear me, man?
Yeah, I can hear you, Brody.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
can
All right, cool, man. I appreciate you coming on. The chat's getting a little crazy, bro.
yeah. I
Yeah.
definitely think you should.
H-
Like,
Hello. Yeah.
um.
Hello. Yeah. You was coming in. You was coming in and out.
Okay, yo, chat. Can you link me to that tweet that show all the Discord? I mean, show all of the bullet points. Yo, first and foremost, I just want to say that I'm not going to be biased in any way. Obviously, I love art, like a lot of people in the chat, even though people trolling. But I mean,
No,
if
yeah. Like, are you talking about the space where like his stream got clipped and there's bullet points about everything?
yeah, I'm looking for.
Oh,
Can you
I can link
send me
that to
that
you.
tweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, send me a
I
Discord
can send
call.
that to you. Just give me a second, man. Yeah, the
Well,
chats.
I know there's some stuff y'all not trolling about. There's some shit that just really is like crazy looking. So yeah, but so
Yeah,
y'all
for sure.
know, I just want every single point is actually going to be fucking concise and directly. We're gonna get direct responses for everything.
All right, hold on. I'm looking for it, bro. I have it. I had it saved somewhere.
Let's see if chat got it in here. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Chat, y'all can post it in there too. If I see it, I'll click the link from the chat. I just don't see it.
Yeah. No, like I said, I have it saved too. I just had to find the link.
Yo, our buddy say you smoke crack, Art.
Nope. No, I smoke weed, brother.
No, no. That shit was out of pocket.
Yeah, that shit was out of control.
Bro, where the fuck is this tweet at?
I'm looking for it for sure.
Oh, somebody just put it up. I got it.
Oh,
All right.
like is it from JD FGC?
No. Yeah. I think that's the one. It got like bullet points on the Google Doc.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking.
yeah.
You
Exactly.
send it to me on Discord?
I'm about to send it to you on Twitter, bro.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, let's get into it. Okay, so first and foremost, as far as Defend the North, well, actually, before Defend the North, you said this whole 20% thing. So, did the audience know, the fans that were donating the money, did they know that
Yes.
20% of their
Yeah.
money was going to?
No. Well. First off, people are saying 20%. They're saying the percentage or whatever. So forget like the percentage, whether it's 10%, 20% or whatever. But yes, yes. When I stream these tournaments, the viewers actually did know that a portion of the proceeds were going to cover expenses. Yes. This was actually made public. It wasn't something that was behind the scenes. And I said again, I can actually have TOs back me up on this.
Okay,
Mhm.
and is it possible? I think you have automated ads on it, like it
How
just
do I
automatically go in there. Is it possible?
how do I turn this shit off on Twitch? How do I turn this shit off?
Yeah, we're trying to get the ads off, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah,
I see people getting hit with that
guys,
shit.
you actually want to use ad block? Go ahead. Like it's all good. It's all good. No problem. Because I just want to get it out there. But yeah, keep going, bro.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're saying that people did know about you
Yes,
taking a percentage.
yes.
All right.
Yeah.
As far as
So this can actually be backed up, by not only by me, but like the TOs can actually back it up, and it's actually in the VODs. It's actually VODs where I say this.
okay, now from the stuff I've been hearing, like even from behind the scenes and everything, is that like there was money, like you were paying out money to yourself, like and then paying it back to people like through PayPal or whatever months later, or not paying it back or whatever. So is it true that there is times where you would pay out money to yourself, like after the tournament, and then not pay it back until months later, which would make it seem like maybe you needed the money for that time, and then once you got the money, you paid it back later on, like you used it for your own personal stuff. Like,
No,
were
no,
you taking money by
no.
yourself and then paying it back months late?
No, like no, that's actually not the case. However, like in the last couple of months when I was off the grid, like I did fall behind on payment. Yes, there's only very specific times where I've done that. So I'll go over some specific times. So number one, when one of the players did not have like a Matcherino ID, or I could not contact them. Like those are the times where I paid myself and I paid them off site. Right, that's number one. Right. There were also like events where I was dealing with international players that did not have a Matcherino account, did not know how to navigate the site. Those are the time. Those are the times where I paid myself, and I've paid them, and I pretty much do have receipts for it.
So the only, oh my bad, I don't want to cut you off.
No, no, go ahead.
So are you saying that the only time that you paid yourself out is exclusively if the person did not have like I use Matcherino. I've been paid for Matcherino as a player.
Yeah, you have.
All I do is go in there and sign in, and it pays out to my PayPal. So are you saying that you only paid yourself out ever if the person did not have a PayPal or a bank account?
Yeah, did not have a PayPal or bank account or a Matcherino account, or I did not have that information. So around the end of this, like which is in the last 3 months, so I do take responsibility for late payment. Like I was just off the grid. I was just not handling anything at that point.
Okay, so I saw a situation where I don't know if you've seen Ending Walker's tweet.
Yeah,
there was a
yeah.
tournament where it said like it had you listed as like the first, second, and third place payout.
Correct.
So
yeah,
in,
correct.
in that situation, are you saying that none of those people had a PayPal or bank account?
I did not. So I did not have the Matcherino IDs. So I did not have those Matcherino IDs. The situation has actually been corrected, and those people have been paid. But yeah, like I did not have like their info. And like that's actually from Can Opener, and like in that case, there was a period of time where I did not have players' information at all, like at all, period. Like I wasn't even able to watch the stream or catch up on the vodcast, or catch up like on the broadcast, or even get their info, right? So it definitely did back up. And it got to the point where like Matcherino and myself have taken care of it. So none of that money is with me.
So why did the money have to be paid? Okay, so let's say you couldn't find people's stuff, right? And by the way, I'm just trying to say what
Yeah,
people are
exactly.
genuinely thinking. So why did you have to pay it out to yourself? Even if you didn't have their information, the money could have
Mhm.
just sat there on Matcherino until you got their information, right?
No, well, yeah, yeah, yeah. It definitely could have, but then at one point it was getting to it was getting to a crazy backlog. Yes, it was getting to like a crazy backlog.
Okay, so at that point, you can see how that looks
Yeah,
bad.
of course, of
You-
course, of course. Yeah, well, of
o-
course I can see how that looks bad. Like, but that doesn't mean that like I was taking any money though. But yeah, I
Okay,
do see how that looks bad. Yes.
so
So what I'm saying is that this happens with a lot of TOs across the site. Like this is not the only time it's happened. It's happened like with a lot of TOs, unfortunately, sadly.
okay, so all right, so you take the money off, and your plan is to pay them on PayPal or whatever, right? So this is my thing in the FGC. At least for a lot of us tournament players, 99% of us, a lot of we use PayPal for side bets to get payouts from tournaments, et cetera, et cetera. So how is it that if when you were going to get this money out, fuck, bro, this shit hurts because I'm not trying to make you fucking look bad, bro. I love you, like you
Mm.
are a fucking legend to me, bro. Like and my a friend of mine. But I'm just trying to make sure we be legitimate, even so you can clear your name if it should be cleared. So anyway, um, when it comes to getting people's PayPal, your plan was to take that money to yourself, then get their PayPal. Why did it take months to get somebody's PayPal? If you message them on Twitter, you'll be able to get their PayPal immediately.
Oh no! Oh, you mean during which time period during the end? So like I said, bro, like the last 3 months, the last 2 to 3 months, especially, like I was so this is where the part where I take responsibility for. I was off the grid. I was off the grid for like a good, like a good like some period of months. So payments like stacked up to the point where like yeah, it looked like I was taking money, but yeah, like I was literally handling like a lot of real life situations, which I do take responsibility for. But in the end, everything was handled.
But as so, okay, I guess
Yeah.
we
So
can even as far as that part, where you say like I didn't take anything, but money was paid back. Do you see how like that wording sounds crazy to say? Like I didn't take anything. Like I have never taken anything from you, right? So
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't pay you back because I don't have anything to pay
Hmm.
you back. So why did you have to pay something back if you didn't take anything?
There were situations. So there were situations where I even had to pay back, where like I even had to pay it back for like events that I was a part of. That like all the money was supposed to go to me for other things, which actually sounds crazy, but yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Say that again. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure I follow.
There were situations where I actually had to pay Matcherino back for events that I organized myself. That I actually had to withdraw because I had to buy people plane tickets. That's one example. So you see, Matcherino's not made any of this public. So like that's what. So like that's why it looks like I'm taking money and I'm returning it back.
So when you tweeted that you were paying them back, you were not talking about that you paid everything that you paid Mascherino back. You were not talking about money that you with that was from prize parts.
Oh, sorry. I said again. Sorry.
So when you were saying that you were paying back, when you were saying you were paying back Mascherino, you were not talking about money you took from prize pools.
No, no, no. I was not. No, I was not. So like I said, like again, like everything is square. Matcherino has not shown any receipts. I've only shown like a limited amount of receipts. Like there's actually no money of the players that I have. And so the reason why Matcherino has not made a statement yet is because obviously with this type of situation, they're still trying to audit everything. They're trying to they're trying to see that everything that I have said so far is true. So this is like another thing for TO. So guys, like I said, there's been TOs all over the site that have actually paid out pots to themselves, right? So this is not me saying that they're taking the money. Like that doesn't mean they're necessarily taking the money, right? Like that just means like they're paying it out to their own Matcherino ID. What I'm trying to say is like that unfortunately is actually breaking terms of service, and you have to make sure that the players do get Matcherino IDs every step of the way. Otherwise, you're going to be in a situation where I'm in, where it's like people
All
think
right,
that I'm taking money,
that
but
but the thing is like okay, when it's like the super wordy stuff, okay, the the super wordy stuff when it goes off a tangent, I think be harder for people to follow. Then they be like, oh, guilty, so on and so forth, right? So I just want to make sure we just are very clear, right?
Mm.
The direct, most important allegation is as far as you paying that money out to yourself and then paying people back months late. So you have said you take responsibility for paying people months late,
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
explained why. Like, why does it take money? Even if you're busy, it's like clicking a button. It has to be the same as me. It's literally you sending money through a PayPal. So that would take me a few seconds to
No,
PayPal
no,
the
no.
money.
It is sending money to a PayPal, but not when you don't have everybody's information. Like some of these players are actually hard to find. So if you don't have one player's information on the whole page, you can't cash out. Period. Are you aware of this?
Yeah, yeah. You're saying if you don't have their if you don't have like their you can't cash them out on Matcherino. You're saying
You can't
is
cash
that
out the
what you
whole
mean?
tournament. You can't cash out the whole tournament.
Okay, but I know what you're saying, but you're saying that you paid the money out to yourself so that you could PayPal them. So it doesn't matter what their Matcherino is. You could just send them the time that it took for you to click to pay out to yourself. It would not take much more time to send a quick DM to IDOM or whoever else and say what's your PayPal. You get what I'm saying? That's the part I'm not getting.
Yeah, yeah. Like, it does help. It does help when you have their Matcherino ID or their PayPal. But like a lot of these times, these people don't have it. So during the time that I did not pay, so like I said, I do admit, like I was off the grid and I was handling family life. This is what I'm apologizing for. No, I did not take the fun.
Okay, I like one. I'm as as far as the family thing, bro. You know that I feel deeply and sympathize with you on that. But just as far as like for the sake of what we talking about on this direct stream, I don't think you're giving the bro as far as how stuff looks optics wise. I don't think you're giving the best answer yet as to why it was hard to just message people and ask them for their PayPal. Like I can see it, like there should maybe be like a something with timestamps that shows the date and everything in your Twitter DMs that says, "Yo, I messaged this person right after the tournament. I messaged this person right after the tournament, and they just never get back to me or something." Like I don't
Yeah,
see
no,
why it
no,
was
no,
took so long
yeah,
to
no,
PayPal people months.
yeah. Like so, this is coming soon. So like, I'm actually compiling all this evidence because this is coming soon. I just want to make sure I cross my T's and dot my I's, brother.
So are you saying you hit up all of these people, like are all of these people that was owed money?
No,
Like not
no. Like I'm saying that yes, I was definitely backlogged. Yes, I was definitely backlogged.
okay,
And that no, like I did not hit everybody up in a timely manner. That's what you mean. Yes, I did not hit everybody up in a timely manner.
but
But
okay,
everybody,
so
but everybody was handled like way late, way
bro,
late.
the rough thing, I guess, is what's the difference? Like, okay, so what you're saying is that you paid this money out to yourself and then you didn't pay them out until months later. But basically you didn't use it. Like, okay, so you're saying
Yeah,
you
I
you
didn't.
you
Yeah, I
never
didn't
used
use.
that
Yeah,
money for anything.
yeah, I never used that money
But
for anything. No, no.
there's that's a lot to ask people to, like what's the difference between if that money's sitting in your bank account, what's the difference between that and me and taking that money and buying sneakers with it? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And
you mean
either way, if I take that money and it's sitting in my house
you mean if it's still
and not where it's supposed to be.
you mean if it's still sitting in the Matcherino account? Like, you mean if it's still sitting in the Matcherino account, not paid? Yeah.
Okay, but I thought when you paid it out to NYCFURBY, like PayPal.
No. Like it's sitting in the Matcherino wallet.
Oh, bro, that's huge information right there.
Mhm.
Is that verifiable? Because that's huge.
Like I mean, Matcherino's been very comfortable. They've been very close with their statements. They're very careful about what they're willing to say, what they're not willing to say.
Well, I can you just is it possible for you to show the wallet or
No,
transaction
no,
history or something that would show that like the money's just been staying there in the wallet and never was withdrawn?
no, because my account has been disabled. So like I'm not gonna be able to show like a lot of the information.
Mm.
That's the thing. That's the thing. So like a lot of this is on Matcherino. Like making certain statements.
Is it? Hmm. Damn, fuck, bro. There's some
That's the
important
thing,
questions, but that's
because that's the thing. Like it'll show that you're cashing out to your name on Matcherino, but it does not show where the money goes. Only they know.
It shows you're cashing out from Matcherino, but not where the money goes.
Yeah. Meaning like it doesn't. You obviously can't see the PayPal transaction after that.
But when it says, cash out the NYC Furby, like the first.
Yeah. It says it's going to your Matcherino wallets, to your wallets only.
Oh yeah. So that's in your. Oh yeah. So that's in your NYC. I was talking about. You talking about just like how for me, like if I go to RobTV, Matcherino,
Yes, correct.
it's gonna have my. So you're talking about it went to your personal Matcherino wallet, is what you're saying.
Yes, correct.
And you're saying you never click cash out from there.
I definitely did not cash out. Definitely did not cash out.
Okay, for anybody who don't play in tournaments or anything like that, as far as Matcherino, just so y'all know what that means, like it literally, when you win a tournament or whatever you place, it pays out to your Matcherino wallet on the site, and then you got to click withdraw or cash out, and that's how it goes to your PayPal or whatever. But I just feel like that should be verifiable. Like there should be like thousands of dollars in there or some shit. Okay, I guess to progress it though, I've heard that like Matcherino had to pay back some people out of their own pocket or whatever.
Yeah, Matcherino actually handled it. Matcherino actually handled it themselves. Yes, actually handled it themselves in the end, and I had to square everything away. I had to make sure everything was squared away. So now it's a situation where, it's a situation now where like Matcherino took control of my account and took care of everything and paid back everybody, right? So
what I'm saying is, it's been said that Matcherino, the owners or whatever of Matcherino, had to go into their own pocket. Basically, what they're alleging is that, well, from what I understand, that because you withdrew the money for yourself, they had to take the money out of their own personal bank account and pay players. So why would they have to, like, if they paid the players out of their own bank account, out of their own money, where is the original money?
how like did they say that they paid it out of their own wallet?
Oh, I thought that I heard that they personally had to pay people. Is that inaccurate?
How who'd you hear that from? Like all we know is what Matcherino said so far at the moment.
Chat, was that not said? And Art, you didn't. I could have swore. I thought that's what was said.
All right, I'm gonna read the original Matcherino statement again.
What does it say on? Yeah, what's the Matcherino statement? Yeah,
I'm gonna read it. Oh wait, it's actually on my stream. Sorry, I was even looking at the.
it does. It says we have paid out the players affected.
Yeah, we.
So
Yeah, at a certain point, I did not have control of my Matcherino account. Everything was out of my control at that point.
So you're saying they did not get that money from your Matcherino, that they got that money from your Matcherino account?
No. I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is that Matcherino took care of it. Matcherino took care of it, and anything that they thought was outstanding, I squared away with them, and they're gonna confirm that at a later date.
Yeah, bro. Bro. Fuck the whole we got whatever this whole the spectacle on it, bro. This shit is fucked up for me because in the end of the day, I mean, you know who the fuck you are in the scene, bro. If this don't go right, then I don't even know how the fuck wouldn't know how if we ever see you again, at a tournament or whatever. This shit is wild.
Yeah, this
bro.
Shit is
all
wild.
of that, I'm telling you, as far as optics, I promise you, as a friend, that will confirm at a later date and legal speak and all of that, bro, is not good for what's going on right now, bro. So it's better to be straight up.
Yeah, nah, I'm straight. Bro. Yeah, nah, bro. I'm straight up. I'm straight up with it, man. I'm probably being about as straight as I can here, bro. So number one, I did not take no money. No, number two, I squared everything away with Matcherino and the players. I did not keep any money. How Matcherino has to confirm this all at a later date because they have to audit everything. They have to audit my whole account. They have to go through everything just to make sure the money is exactly where it needs to be.
Okay. So if Matcherino didn't have to pay nobody out of their own money, then why did you have to pay them back? Because the logic would sound like you had this money out to the side, Then the players didn't get paid, and Andy and all these people trying to get in touch with you, whatever. And then you weren't getting back to them. That's what people are saying. You were not getting back to people about their money. POs trying to get in touch with you, didn't get back to them about the money. And then eventually Matcherino was like, fuck, we look bad because it's our site in the end of the day, and they paid the people. And then your tweet says, you paid Matcherino back.
Yeah,
So
but it doesn't say what I've paid them back on. Like the only thing I can say that I paid them back on so far is the virtual fighter event. So it was a virtual fighter event that I did that was U.S. versus EU versus Japan. That was actually for a couple $1,000s, right? That was an event that I cashed out to myself, right? Because we were actually going to buy the plane tickets for the players. I cashed that out. So I cashed that out and I actually paid Matcherino back for it, even though it's going to go back to the TOs to buy tickets to the players. That's pretty much all I can say right now. We have to wait for Matcherino to
like
actually.
legally and everything. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we actually have to wait for Matcherino to say more on this, guys.
Can we? Is it, bro? Honestly, the whole shit is over, and you will be absolved if just simply you could. Like, are you saying you can't just go on Matcherino and click sign in and click your Twitter and sign into your Twitter account and it show your like? I got my whole.
No,
They
no,
even
no,
Matcherino even has tax
no,
forms and shit.
no,
Like,
it's not going to show my whole account status. No, no,
what about like what about like? I mean, PayPal.
no. It won't show any of that. My account is limited status. It's never
Well,
not going
I'm
to show any
saying
of that.
as far as your like the chat is saying for your actual like PayPal account, if like
Bro, show my PayPal account right now on stream, bro.
I mean,
That's a little wild. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm just what I'm saying is, I mean, I'm just talking about like this like the transaction history, like it would show like oh during these dates or whatever, like it's no fucking. You even if you didn't show nothing personal, it just had numbers on the side, and it's just zoomed in on the number part of the statement, if you know what I'm talking about, and it'll
Yeah,
show like if it's just minuses, or it'll show like oh if it said like plus 535, and this tournament was $535 or whatever the fuck, then it's like oh that's you know what I'm saying.
yeah,
That will absolve stuff.
yeah. I'll be willing to do that at a later date, but not necessarily today, bro. It's cause I don't want to mess that up and show people's information on stream that I don't need to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no,
Well,
trust. This is definitely not over. This is obviously definitely not over. Not by any
all
means
right.
of the imagination.
Well, bro, the thing is, as far as the way to me, bro, the way all this shit go, like the timeliness of it is so fucking important. Like, bro, you got motherfuckers banning you and et cetera, man. Like,
I
and
mean,
the more you let this linger,
Yeah, no.
the more
Who is
you
banning me
know
though?
already, bro, how this shit goes. If you can, to me, this is what I'm trying to understand. This is what you do, bro. You have done this shit since I was probably a fucking baby or something. Like, this is what the fuck you do. And to let it be thrown away off of, I don't want to show a fucking PayPal statement. I'll show my fucking PayPal statement right now. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Oh yeah,
it's
for
not
sure. Yeah,
deep
for sure,
personal
bro.
information. So why you get what I'm saying? Or like I don't see why not, or you can even show me in private, whatever. But I don't see why not just
Yeah,
get out of this situation right now if you can prove yourself innocent.
I would definitely show you in private. I don't want to show you on stream. I don't want to show you on stream, bro. Because I don't want to make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. You can't put me on the spot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just read with it. Like, okay, yeah. I mean, if you show me personally, then I keep it a buck or whatever on that. I keep it a buck. I ain't got no reason to fucking lie.
But yeah, guys. Sadly, sadly, this is kind of a shit situation, man. Definitely, like a lot of the things I said, they will come to light soon. I look forward to Matcherino, pretty much, confirming, things I said that I have taken care of. I have taken care of like things, etc. Matcherino has taken care of things on there, and I'm looking forward to getting audited, and I'm looking forward to TO saying that the money was exactly where it needed to be at all times. And once again, I do apologize to the players for a late payment. I do really apologize for that, and my work ethic as well. I'm not gonna sit here and saying I was perfect. It's sad because I definitely have worked for Matcherino for 3 years, and if this is pretty much like how it goes down, I've actually raised like so much money for the FGC, and if and like if this is actually how it
Nobody
goes
will
down.
ever take that shit away, bro.
I
Like
mean,
no
people.
matter what's going on.
I mean, people are trying to take it away, brother. You know, like people forget that like we raise so much money to like keep next level
Bro,
alive.
I
You
think
know,
it's
do all
people.
sorts of
People
charity
are.
payments.
I don't think they're trying to take it away, bro. Motherfuckers is hurt. Like, if anything, it hurts that much more because you the last person that anybody would expect, bro. Like, I was up there like, no, this can't be true. And I got some calls behind the scenes of, from people that I love is look like I love you, bro, that I respect like I respect you, telling me this shit is real. So I don't think people trying to erase none of the amazing stuff you did. If anything, a lot of people were like, no, we need to hear art
Nah,
side first and everything, you know?
nah.
And I feel like right now,
I mean, bro. I mean, bro. Like, what was it? Do you really think it's worth it? Do you really think it's worth it just to do all this? No. Like, do you
yeah.
like do you really think like with the amount of money that we're even talking about? Like, it's like
That's the shit that I'm talking about, bro. It's like if this is true, it'd be like for a few fucking dollars.
yeah,
Like
for a few
I don't
fucking
know.
dollars. Yeah, no way, man. This is not worth it, man. Like, it's definitely not worth it. Not at all. Especially if everything is taken care of. Like, no, like it's not.
Bro, if that honestly, bro, I know there's so many details and shit that you talking about and this, that, and the third. But really, if I'm your motherfucking defense attorney, then the only thing that fucking matters is there is a log 100% on that fucking Matcherino. There is a log on there. There's a log on PayPal, etc. And that alone, if that shit says that money was sitting in that Matcherino account this whole time, I don't see how the case will be over. So I think you just proved that.
Yeah, man.
There's a paper trail.
Yeah,
This is all digital money.
yeah, yeah, bro. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, even when I'm absolved, it's like, damn, this is such a bummer. It's like I don't even wanna. It's such a bummer in like in terms of like raising money for people. Like I could have taken care of myself, but instead like I took care of the players. And I let it get to a point where people started asking questions, and it's really kind of unfortunate. I should have been taking care of myself instead, but instead I let it get to an unsustainable situation in which like I clearly couldn't handle things. Doesn't mean I was taking any money or anything, and now like the optics are bad.
The optics are the optics can stop being bad right now. Like to me, you're telling me that you got a fucking motherfucker saying you killed somebody at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and you have a video that shows you weren't in that state at 3 p.m. Eastern time, official video, and you saying, "Oh, I can't
Yeah,
show
so
it right
so
now."
so like
Bro,
so
end
so I
this shit
will
right now.
so
Just
like
win right now.
I will talk to you about it like later off stream, bro, for sure. Now right now on stream, like it's not necessarily the time to do it, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
just
bro, just as long as you know, like as from like a homie standpoint, this shit is the public opinion and all this shit is what matters most. The on stream shit is what matters the most
oh yeah,
in
for
this
sure, for sure.
because this matters, bro. Like you could just absolve yourself right now, and a lot of motherfuckers would be having to say it sorry and shit like that.
Hmm.
But I just don't see why you wouldn't want if you have the means. I don't see why you wouldn't want to absolve yourself
How like
immediately.
how like so I will absolve myself like at a later date, but I just want to do it live right now. You know what I'm saying? Like this is kind of so it's a situation where I'm in the hot seat, bruh, not you. So
I
it's a
know,
little bit
bro.
different. It's a little
And
bit
bro,
different.
and so you know, well, I guess just and I respect that, bro. Just so you know, the only reason I'm saying this shit, bro, I'm not. I promise you on God, I'm not trying to just grill you or something. But people want to know these things, and the way if shit just stands like this, you see the direction stuff is going. Motherfuckers banning you and shit like that, bro. You helped build this shit brick by brick. Like I probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, bro. So it's fucked up to see how stuff is going. So the only reason I'm pressing you so much about doing this shit is because it literally will save the you get off this stream without fixing this shit and people are walking away right now thinking that you're more guilty probably than before.
Like, but then, like like although all the optics are bad, like I only care. So at the end of the day, like like I care about Matcherino, like what Matcherino has to say, like the most of all. So if Matcherino says I'm good, I'm good. Like people can say what they want at the end of the day, but the main thing I'm worried about here is making it right with Matcherino and them absolving my name. Unfortunately, is that fair to say? Is that fair to
Okay.
say? You think, Rob?
So you saying that you saying that Matcherino is going to say, "Hey, my bad. That's not what happened. He didn't
That's
do
not what
it."
I said. That's not what I said. I want Matcherino to say that everything is clear.
But bro, if Matcherino comes out tomorrow and says everything is squared
I
away
don't
with
think
Art,
that so I don't think it's gonna happen right away because they're gonna have to
well,
audit.
no, but whenever it happens, brother, squared away does not fix the problem of why people are mad. And if you righting your wrongs ain't the problem, it's did the wrong shit happen in the first place.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I get what you're
Them
saying,
saying,
man.
"Oh, we're equal now and everything is paid away," ain't it? It's did it happen? You know that's what
Yeah,
people are mad at
yeah,
or mad
exactly.
about.
Yeah. Nah, guys. Like, I'm here to say, that it didn't happen. Like, sorry that I can't prove it to you today, right now, at this second. But I do feel like I do
No,
need
that's
to say
all
something to
love, bro.
people. I do feel like do need to say something to people. And Rob, you do make a point.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All right. I mean, yo, just real quick because I'm gonna let you do your thing, Art.
Yeah.
Before we get off, before I get off, I know you still talk. But chat, is there anything specific that y'all would like me to ask on here? Because I know Art, you heard people follow chat and everything. Before,
Yeah, I've been talking.
you know.
Yeah. Like, I've actually been live for I've actually been live for a good hour and a half, bro.
Okay, so I guess all right. People are saying odd arm. What about why is everybody saying odd arm? Okay, why was odd arm not paid out? I think that's what people are asking.
Yeah, like it's the same thing. It's the same thing that I said before. It's like, guys, like, like I was, like I said, I was in an extremely bad situation with my family. I had personal issues. I do Once again, I do apologize for the late payment. Like, I do apologize to IDOM for the late payment. Like, I addressed that earlier, by the way. Like, it's not anything new.
Yeah, yeah, but I think the reason people are saying Adam is because you have Adam's payout information. I think that's why they're saying Adam.
How like there were a lot of people that I didn't pay out on time. Yeah, IDOM was one of them. So, like, I do apologize for that once again.
Fuck, man,
Yeah, like, it
bro,
sucks. Yeah, bro, it sucks, man. Like, I hate this. I hate
bro.
this.
But I'm saying okay, but if you, I guess the thing is what you're saying is that you pay people late because you ain't had their info. But if you had Adam's info, why did
so
he
so
get paid
so
late?
like I wasn't even on the grid period, man. Like, I definitely wasn't even on the grid period. Like, I
Okay, I'm
wasn't
sorry.
talking.
People are
Like,
Adam.
so this what I'm saying is, like, while people were, like, blowing me up to do, like, a lot of things, like, I was actually, like, in the ER, like, for like weeks, like, I wasn't looking at nobody's phone, man. And
Okay.
I wasn't making any of this shit known, like, to public. Like, until this stuff came out, I did not make any of this public. Like, do you think I want to say on Twitter that, oh, like, I'm in the ER, my family's near death? No, I would never want to say that, man. It sucks to even have to talk about it on stream.
Okay. Well, bro, like I said, I mean, we can even talk about that shit personally off stream. Like I talk to you for fucking hours about that shit personally off stream. But just to be like not like on, I think what people are saying with Adam that he was paid through PayPal. So it's like why
No, he
people are
wasn't
saying
paid.
why
No,
was
no,
Adam
no, no,
paid
no,
through
no, he
PayPal?
wasn't. No, he wasn't paid through. He wasn't paid through PayPal. He wasn't paid through PayPal.
Okay.
Mm. But yeah, if the IDOM situation, if that's what people are blowing up about, then it's fine. It's fine. Huh.
So Adam didn't get paid through PayPal. Where is chat and everybody? Where y'all getting that Adam was paid through PayPal? If people are, yeah,
Yeah, people are saying, like, a lot of stuff, and a lot of speculations. Like, this is why I said, like, it gets way too hot, and then it gets way too crazy, and then it becomes like he said, she said. Like, basically, like, with the entire stream that I've said, my side of it is, it's the most info you're gonna get outside of Matcherino and outside of myself. I've given you
You know
guys.
something that you know something that you could do at least. You could go on Matcherino on the website and like try to sign in because you don't even got to type a password and people can see it anyway. And because all I do to sign into Matcherino is go to
so
the
so
site and
so
I just click
so
Twitter
like
and I
so,
auto sign in
so
and just to show that it won't sign in.
no, like, no. I mean, it'll shine in, but, like, it's just gonna be extremely restricted, guys. If you want to, you guys can actually audit the Matcherino site is public. If you want to go through, like, all my Matcherino accounts and every tournament I've done, you can actually search for my name on Matcherino and go through it one by one by one by one by one. Unfortunately, there's, like, about 1,300 events, so have fun with that.
No, but I'm saying, as far as you should have like a recent one. Like, would you like you could click and go to wallet and transactions and just show that it don't show up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. It's not gonna show anything up. It's definitely not gonna show anything up. I'll even try right now.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll even try right now.
that's a good thing. Like that'd be helpful.
Let me try.
Fuck, man, this shit is.
Yeah, shit is whack, man. Oh yeah, look. So look, so right here, look here. I can show you.
Okay, are you? Is this on your stream or is
Yeah, it's
this
on
on
my
your?
stream. It's on my stream. So
Okay, I
so
think
so
my.
like so it says
Think,
like your account has been banned due to suspicious activity.
can you put the screen bigger? Okay.
Yeah, look, check my screen chat.
Oh, so you can't even sign in.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but that's keeping it okay. Well, at that point, yeah, I guess now I think to be fair, chat, he at this point would just have the only other thing I guess would be you could show me if you wanted to, you could show me the PayPal shit privately through
Yeah,
like a private Discord stream, and I could tell people that shit ain't on there.
yeah, no, yeah. Like I'll definitely talk to you off stream. I'll definitely talk to you off stream after this, brother.
Well, okay, is okay. So you wouldn't want to show it on. So chat is being mad about the off stream thing, or would you specifically rather like if it's nothing? Again, optics. I just think this is a potential for a big W right now for you. Not
Yeah,
no fucking weirdo manipulating shit,
yeah,
or
bro.
a fucking catastrophic L, depending on what's on there.
Yeah, bro.
But
Like,
right now, while we're on stream, if you just show me it privately, the chat can't see it anyway. Your personal information, you trust me, and I could just fucking see it and be like, "Yo, I'm not seeing none of that shit on there," and that's the end of it. You could
look,
just show me on the Discord.
how because bro, like I actually have to I actually go see my family right now at the moment, unfortunately.
Okay.
Like I do have limited time. I do have limited time.
Fuck, bro. That's bro. Fuck. Okay, Art. Please, I'm asking you now. That looks so bad. That answer, and you got to think about it from like step outside of yourself and look at the situation. That looks really, really bad and inconvenient timing wise.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It looks really bad. So I really think it would be helpful if you just shared it real quick, 5 second screen share, sign the PayPal real quick, just scroll on the fucking what's the name.
Scroll down to who? Like who you asking to
Like
scroll?
just scrolling on the like if you just shared me the thing real quick, just at like 10 seconds, 20, a minute tops it would take to just hit screen share on the Discord call and go to PayPal and just scroll through what's the stuff on there because it looks bad to be like, oh, actually I would, but I got
Yeah, bro.
this thing just came in.
Yeah, bro. Sorry, like I can't do that right now at this time, bro.
Okay, yeah, no worries. I ain't pressing you on that. I ain't pressing you on that. All right, well, bro, yeah, just well, so bro. Last thing I'm gonna say is just to you personally, I love you, bro. Whatever the fuck happened, you know, if it was that bad stuff, then I'm disappointed. I'll be sad as fuck. If it's not, then I hate that you're going through it. But no matter what, bro, you've done a whole fucking lot for the FGC, and I appreciate you for that, bro. And I hope that try to just be as transparent as possible with all this shit, bro. Much love to you.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like I appreciate you, and like it sucks that it sucks that I had to all go down like this. Like trust, bro. Like yeah, it sucks. Definitely sucks.
Now, the fuck art, the PayPal shit looks bad, bro, and that shit hurts because it looks fucking bad, bro. Bro, put it like this: I'm not, bro. I fuck with you. You on hella episodes of highlight reel and shit. You know that you did Matcherino you said the Matcherino for us for the 5v5
I
for
know, I
Midwest and
know.
West Coast, paid us out, all that shit like that, bro. You the homie, like for real. Like if this shit was true, you would still be my motherfucking homie. You know what I mean? Like for real. I'd be like, damn, but you would still be my dog. But bro, the PayPal shit, even me, I will go to sleep like, damn, that shit look bad. Like
Hmm.
this look bad. The PayPal part look bad, bro. I just don't see it. I don't see why. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just show that shit real quick, bro. That looks bad, bro. Because it would just get your fucking, you know, it would
Like,
just clear your name.
yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, nah, I look
But
forward
yeah.
to it. I look forward to clearing my name at a later date, guys.
All right, Brody. I'll holler at you.
Yep. All right, peace.
Well,
All right, chat. So I'm gonna find out who to raid right now, and yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Catch y'all next time. Ooh, the chat is trolling so fast that like, yeah, I can't get I can't even get a hold of it. All right, chat. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.